scream per scream.
Yeah.
It's like he was trying to innovate, and they hated on him.
Well, it was
They
inherently
hated
barbaric
him,
and
to tell the truth.
torturous.
Inherently barbaric. They break into children's rooms to scare them.
And then at the end of the movie, they
By the
break
way.
into children's rooms to do stand-up comedy. It's totally fun now.
The cycle begins anew.
It's fine.
Look,
But
they
if they
use
open up a
children's
door
rooms
and the child
better
just starts having a
than
panic
kidnapping
attack.
them.
I think it's worse because the comedy routine lets the kids live.
You know, actually, okay, think about it. You think they visit the same children over and over again? Because they
Yes.
don't want to establish a pattern. So it's like they visit the child and they leave, and the child contracts a vicious
Yeah, they
disease
think
from
he
the
has like
monster.
schizophrenia or something.
Well,
The
they
kid gets, like,
randomize the
super
doors or whatever.
The kid
They
gets
have
like
the assigned
super
doors.
smallpox from the monsters because they have different diseases. So the child dies and they never know it.
Just show us the vaccination process of the monsters at Monsters Inc., please.
Hey,
I
can
want to
we
know
play
that they're
D&D?
all Josh is still
No,
gone.
We're busy right now. Luke.
Okay.
Josh is gone.
Josh supposedly isn't here, but his stream started 1 minute
He's
ago.
talking
He also
in
just
Roll20.
messaged in the chat.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Josh, save us! Josh, they don't understand the plot of Monsters Inc., and I keep having to explain it. Just
I
help.
understand it. I'm just pointing out
Nathan,
plot
can your next
inconsistencies.
character...
How do the balls work?
Your next character for D&D just be a guy who hates his village because they don't understand the nuanced script of the Monsters Inc. theater play?
Which you
He's gonna be
wrote.
really into the B movie and Monsters Inc. and yeah.
On
I
Shrek.
make a Disney adult D&D
Don't-
character.
Don't make me start the Beauty and the Beast rant. Gaston was robbed.
What? What?
Gaston
How
was
many
given
times
the
has
best
the-
to defend his village?
No, I know. How many
I've
times have
never
you
had
done
a
the rant
chance.
though?
Like
Belle
twice.
was always secretly into fairies.
Poor-
I
also,
love
poor
the
Belle, like,
echo.
That was a
You-
fantastic
you
idea.
use like the hunky monster and you just get
Thank
like a
you.
man.
He was stronger as the monster too. That's the funny part.
I mean, yeah, it's like
He was just
Imagine-
better.
imagine like it's like after he conquered his anger, he was just a better person at that point. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm just a regular man now. It's like, okay.
You could see the disappointment in her eyes when
She
she
just
turned
got
back.
used to hairy
Yeah.
men.
I want to hear the rant.
You telling me those furry egg baskets between your legs are no longer as hairy?
Yeah, okay. I think
I'm using that line.
Disney movies.
Sometime
You're
between
using
the
that line.
start of that sentence and the end of that sentence, I became done. Yeah.
See, I killed the conversation. Now we can play D&D.
There's a subtle hint in the chat
Doing God's
anyway,
work.
but
And Nate, I appreciate your Monsters Inc. Dialogue. And the exact quote is, "I will kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die."
Thank you. Yeah.
Based,
Yep.
based.
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 He
purely
was trying
based.
to give power to the city.
He's just a hard-working man.
Like, but is he supposed to care about this alternate species they're harvesting for power?
You didn't care about cows when we
Yeah,
ate them.
like-
Why do they have rights?
Why
They're
am I worried
monsters.
about them having rights?
You're right.
They're
Empathy
humans.
is wrong.
We don't care.
Yeah, what?
We're monsters. They kill us if they get the chance.
I need them for my energy. I need them so my toaster works and my lights turn on.
I need
That's
It's like,
What
milking
my
cows for
monster
milk is
thinks.
okay, but kidnapping baby cows?
Who would do that?
What?
Well,
Can't do that.
You used to have to kill the baby cow to make cheese.
Have you seen how they make milkshakes? They fucking spin those things.
Spin the cow.
So last time
Yeah, like,
on Torsilna,
All natural milkshake.
Ashes, I cut this short. Fuck
please.
Christ.
Save us.
The party had finally returned after their silkworm delivery, and had been blown up briefly, thankfully surviving. Darthron had managed to get the guild to confirm that the house was safe at the time and get some repairs done. In that meantime, other people were able to spend the week that they have down to relax, get some better setup at the other various taverns, have a drink, do some of their jobs, and do various research, as well as master a few other tools and things that they needed to do. In the midst of this, there was an invitation sent out from the Heartcast family. They had made a personal request of your group, Guild 32, or Guild House 32, Gilder Gap, especially upon your success and return twice over between 2 escort missions with relatively 0 damage or issue. Upon arriving at the Heartcast estate, you came to realize that this large, wonderfully established mansion had a number of guests as well as various guards keeping watch over the overall estate in itself. Seeing many of the guests you had quickly bumped into, many of the nobles, some of the servants serving out various entrees and champagnes, as well as other various types of smoke, pipes, and more cigars and more. You were able to bear witness to the concert. Juditha Tabith, as she was singing in the main concert hall that her family owned. After spending some time listening to that, you had also seen one of the other observers that stuck out more distinguished, of Vina Darkwell, a well-dressed mercenary owner. Along with that, meeting a large wealth of many other noble houses and families that are within the estate here. For that, those who went to the main trophy and smoke room on the first floor got to meet Endrick Slutrum as one of the halfling nobles who controls most of the agriculture going in and out. The other more portly man, Nicholas Bettenell, who had various networks with the Afridi and other dragon interests, as far as you understood, but was sitting there boasting about being able to muscle in on the various Afridi affairs, as well as continue trade appropriately. It was also at a later point, as Ben had looked around the estate, checking the various books, trying to get more information and pieces that he could, met Benedict Carlo, a deep gnome who was in control of the mining facilities of Stilltide and also doing more research, as far as it could tell, upon the Still Twists. It seemed to be reading deeply into the magma moving. Plus, the other noble of note that seemed to stick out fairly amongst the other crowd was Cosmo Fouclair, a water genasi that controls and deals with, various ship work and travels amongst the oceans, as far as you know. But the one that seemed to stick out the most was Vina Darkwell, as the half-orc woman has the mercenaries and sailors under her thumb. It was at this party that you had been able to discuss matters, some getting a little closer and realizing who or what they may be by chance, having private conversations in different magical ways, as others would continue to explore the estate and meet more with the various nobles, some being recognized by name and position of what other nobles have recommended already in conversation. But which at this point, as the conversations were going on, and Juditha had propositioned the party to escort her very far distance. Was over here.
Domdor.
Yes, Domdor is where she needs to go, as well as to continue business and trade, and that some people might seek to eliminate her, especially the Afridi. It was at that situation where discussing that matter, as well as having a conversation more privately with magical means, that there was a kerfuffle going on outside as he started to hear yelling not everyone had taken notice, as there was still concert music going on, many people having conversation, and it was a fair distance. That's not a deal, so. But with that, we will slide back over to the Hardcast Estate as I have corrected the map size.
Ah, yes.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
You should
Oh,
be-
I'm over here.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying. It's a big map. It's a big estate.
Where am I?
I just started
Big
wandering around. I don't
detective.
even know why I'm out here.
You
I
were
was just
looking.
bored of sitting in that room.
Just bored.
The sand garden, clearly.
Just get it.
Oh god, I rolled a 5 apparently.
I rolled a 9, damn, past me. You're an asshole.
Almost everybody rolled low except Celeste, Annette, and Ocilia.
I rolled a 22. My best initiative yet.
Well done.
What?
And you'll definitely go. I think you're going first. Fire Dex and Ocilia.
Uno momento, por favor.
No. Right now. Go. I don't even remember why I'm fighting these guys. They
Because
just saw me.
they saw you and started panicking and yelling. You know,
Excellent.
This motherfucker.
Kill them. Perfect.
who the fuck is this asshole?
Sir, why are you killing me? You made me roll initiative. You're an enemy.
You rolled initiative at me. He dies.
I was just trying to run away. That's what a warrior would do.
Just wanted to
Let me-
get my groceries
Let
home.
me see what's in your pockets.
I can see what's in your bag.
I made
Run
perception
your
check. I hear the
shit.
jingle of coin.
You never believe what's in his back pocket. What was it? It was his ass. I took it.
This is about to be in my back pocket in a minute.
It's true.
Give him the wallet.
Give him a waller. Don't worry about it.
The dick twist and desist, Annette?
Dick twistings. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the combat music?
Check your butt.
Yeah, I'll
Always
put on my own combat
check
music.
your butt.
We usually just have combat music. Sets the mood for murder.
Bless you twice.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Now don't come here sneezing the third time looking for us all to say it again.
Don't worry, they won't expect
Didn't
it.
ask you for you to say it the first time, you motherfucker. I'll kill you.
I like this. Do you try?
Alright, Acilia. You do hear what sounds like muffled yelling and noises going on outside at the northern end.
Outside in like what direction?
Towards the door that Ben is near, as the rest of the stonework is fairly tough to hear through.
Sure. Would you know? I'm gonna stay here for a moment. Would it sound alarming enough for me to think we're under attack?
Roll me an insight.
That is a good point. This party is probably not entirely quiet.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Alright, here's an insight check.
Definitely doesn't sound like the guards. It sounds like somebody quickly yelling for someone to shoot.
Make the shot.
Kill me. Take the shot, Piglet.
Must be a Velociraptor.
Alright. In that case, I will dash. Flick this door open. Poke my head out. I don't see anything.
I don't see anything, but you definitely hear it coming from the western side of your city.
5 feet more movement. I can see Socket and some guys. Socket is way outside my telepathy range.
Unfortunately.
You know what? I do already have my knife. 60 feet. So 20. Oh, these guys are like 200 feet away. Yeah, I can't do anything from here.
Alright.
Just gonna look over at them, see what's going on.
So, Liz, you heard a little bit of a muffling, which sounded like shooting, and then you saw Cillier quickly running towards the back door of the estate. No?
You are muted if you're talking.
I'll have 2 mute buttons. Don't mind me. I see Acilier running in the distance and think to myself, did somebody just get way too rowdy? Like, it's commonplace for a party going this late in the night for someone to cause a scene. I don't see anyone else in the room. Any of them alarmed? By what is going on?
As far as you can tell, some of the more portly gentlemen who were sitting down eating the buffet look a little perturbed as they were, seeing Acilier suddenly run over, but are, leaning and trying to take note of what's going on outside.
I will start making my way towards the sound, but in a less than brisk fashion. So I'm only going to here, and I will stop there, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. Annette? You definitely heard this, especially for some of the windows and other things that are nearby. Hearing people yelling to shoot the stone men, as everyone in this room seems fairly worried and concerned for a brief moment.
Where is that coming from? Like to my northeast, southwest?
You hear it towards your northwest of the windows.
Is that like an exit ahead of me?
That would be the stairs going up. You could jump out a window if you like. I'll just let you.
If there's like a window up ahead, I could like jump out of that.
Alright.
My mouse is struggling. Give me a sec.
Yep. Yeah, imagine getting assaulted by these guys.
I'm not too concerned by this, and I feel like the guards can potentially handle this, so I'm cautiously approaching.
Alright. I'll stick you on this side so you can see out the window what's going on.
Oh, thanks.
Alrighty. This nerd-looking guy is actually going to level a heavy crossbow and fire it at Socket.
Cool. That was what I was looking for. Permission.
A 19.
That'll hit.
Really good roll for him. 3 piercing as this thing flies and it just into your stone for a moment. Shit. As you hear him start reloading the crossbow. Suck.
How tall is this thing in between me and them? This fence.
It is a 3-foot high fence. You can tell it's kind of just like a barrier marker, but everyone can still see over just fine.
Okay. I'll just go straight over the wall. Excuse me, straight over the wall at him.
Oh shit!
As I walk, I will use the bonus action to pull my lava shifter from my belt and turn it into a halberd. And I will swing it at him. Just because we'll do the first roll of the night. This will be Great Weapon Master. So that's a 15.
That'll just hit.
Excellent. 23 slashing and fire. Only 3 of that is fire.
You will see that with his armor, he is human, clearly. But somehow his skin seems to be resistant to this fire.
Magic. Interesting. That's me.
Alright, Sir Wembley. You see Juditha looks nervous.
I might stay with her, actually. There's trouble outside, and my companions, they can probably handle it. I'm going to guard the... Well, it's literally our job to guard this person.
Alright.
Maybe not today, but...
Just post up until something else comes through or happens.
I'll get to the middle of the room and I'll ask her. Something's going on. Do you have any idea what that might be?
I'm not sure, but there should be more guards.
Alright, well, my folks are good people, and I'll stay here and I'll keep you company.
Thank you.
That'll be me.
Azul?
Wembley is like holding a fork like it's a weapon.
So I'm already outside. Do I hear it louder?
You do hear something being yelled from the other side of the state. You do take note that the guards at the front are not moving. As you can see some of them from over here.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really sound like something I'd rush for, but I'm probably gonna go start walking over. What direction is it?
The western side of the
Up there?
estate. What's your passive perception, Zero?
Very bad. That's why I'm saying I probably didn't hear enough for me to want to rush.
Alright.
So which direction is it from me? Is it like this way, this way?
You could tell, especially for the speed, it would be like going around there would probably be the fastest.
Okay. I'll start walking on over.
Alright, and then let me. Where did Ben go?
Me? I'm in here.
No, I'm just adding you to the turn order.
No, I'm in there. I'm lost.
Yeah,
And for some reason, my
kinda
name's
blends
not
in.
there. Yeah. I don't see my own name. I don't know if you guys see my name in the
I don't
total.
see your name on there either. I see everybody else's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ben is an enemy now.
I'm lost. I'm 5.12.
Somehow
Okay,
your
fine.
name has
Gosh.
been erased.
Yeah. Oh, it's not on my token. Yeah.
You've been promoted to NPC.
There we go. Oh. Azure, you're hustling over that way with Power Walk. And get to shuffling. There's a brief moment where you see some woman dash by.
Which direction do I see a woman? I didn't actually physically see it.
It would be. I don't know. Okay.
Is the woman invisible?
It would be to your south.
Like, across where?
Like she's heading for the door that you exited out towards the fountain.
Oh. Is that just at the end of my turn I see that?
Yes.
Okay. Planning a U-turn.
Hope the breakers. This man is going to pull his shield and sword. He's going after Socket, as he will bonus action ignite his weapon for a time as he scrapes it across the shield. Tries to hit you with 2 longsword attacks. A 6 will miss, but a 23.
Yep.
Purchase 4 slashing and 5 fire.
Okay. I will half the fire to 2 because I am resistant.
This man will proceed to do the same as his buddy got slashed up bad. 2 swings, a natural 1. He scrapes the wall for his first swing, and then 23. Polarized. That will do 10 slashing and 4 fire damage. That Ben.
Ven's gonna like step out, look at Osilia.
See him looking down west.
Oh.
Ben with fiery swords swinging at Socket.
Beating the shit out of Socket. I don't know why, but I guess I'm going to use feline agility. Does that double my move speed, or does that just give me a flat?
Double.
It doubles your move speed, so if you dash that turn, you also get a doubled move speed for that.
Cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna look up at us and I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but we should probably help.
Let's go.
15, and then 30, and then dash. And that's as close as I can get.
Oh.
Hey! What are you doing?
There's more guards! Where are they coming from? Wait, is that a kid? Silly.
Well, Ven completely outran me, so
Hey, I'm very fast for 1 turn.
yeah. If I'd thought about it last turn, I would have I would have established a psychic link with you just so I could communicate with you from back here. But I guess just in case, I'll establish I'll bonus action establish a telepathic bond with Soleus. And then in here, I'll just call it. We seem to be under attack. Ven and Socket are currently fighting them off, but we should be wary of others. There are only a few there. I don't believe that would be their entire force.
Are there any injured that you can see?
Sorry, what?
Are there any injured that you can see?
I mean, the attackers, I saw Socket get a good swing off at one of them. I don't think you need to worry about healing them.
Well, then should we wreak havoc on them?
You're more than welcome to.
Well, I've got your back then.
My skills are a little more short range, so I'll remain here.
Please.
All right. Knowing that, I will move a little further ahead to see what I can see out the door.
A little bit
Well, I
difficult.
can't really see anything from here.
Yeah. Hell, you might have to step just a little bit further and try and catch eyes on what's going on. There, you'll be able to see down the lane on your western left side. Then running up to try and get to Socket as these perpetrators are swinging flaming swords at him.
Yep, I will use my feline agility to double my movement. Put me about here. And that'll be my turn, because I can't really do much else from here.
And then... Let me schlack
yeah. I will continue down here. And I want to get out the window.
Alright. Pop you back over where you were. Because you'll be able to
Hell yeah.
pop up and see that these people are wielding flaming swords. Another is trying to reload a crossbow. And Sokka is in the midst of them as they are trying to take chunks out of him.
God damn. Alright, well, that's not good. So... let me just quickly check something. Christ. I'm trying to... Because I'm using my laptop, it's being a little slow. It's okay. Oop. Okay. Yes, I would like to. Yeah, I think I'm going to cast Hold Person on one of them while I'm quite far back here.
Oh yeah.
You'll never know. I'm going on the southernmost one.
Already. His wisdom save. As this fight's going on Socket, you suddenly see the one southernmost suddenly bodily fully locks up. Just what is going on?
Plus 20. No, no,
I smell you.
no, you can't. No, you can't. Socket, I'm back here. I'll try to call the others. You've got this. And I bardically inspire you.
I will respond by roaring at the top of my lungs, and lava pours out of my mouth.
Oh Christ! Get him, a medic!
I hear somebody casting spell.
Yeah, lava's his blood. He's like throwing up blood.
I hear magic.
No, you don't hear magic. You don't hear magic at all, actually.
No, magic's fake. It's not real.
No, I'm outside. There's conflict. You hear all the music inside. You can't hear shit. Oh, I'm good.
This man will reload. He'll take another shot with the crossbow. That's a nat 20.
Does he have disadvantage because I can reach him? Does it count as melee?
No,
okay.
Base to base.
I made a adamantine.
I mean, imagine.
What?
That would be so good.
Surely not.
No, that's not true.
No, absolutely not.
That is
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's too bullshit.
11 piercing damage to you.
Yowza.
It's a good shot.
I got a rage.
It's your turn as you scream out bellowing lava as he takes a shot at one of the joints and fucking lands it. Excellent.
Okay. No, that's fair. You know, everyone's allowed to do what they want to do. I need to get to him. However, there's a building in the way on the north side, so I need to go around the south side, which means I need to go through that guy who suddenly stopped moving.
Yeah.
I would like to attempt to cut him into 2 pieces, please.
Do it.
Paralyzed with fear.
Advantage. And auto crits.
Okay. Bonus action. I rage. Halberd. How's a natural goddamn 20 do? No, it's not. But,
it might as well be. But
17.
As you will fuck him up.
Yeah, 20.
35.
And yeah.
That definitely bloodies him, but he is still up. These guys are made of hardy shit.
Alright, then I'm just gonna push past him to get into the room of all 3 of them. Just get myself right in the middle here. And that'll be me for the moment.
In Wembley.
What side is the commotion happening? North or south?
More north for the room that you're currently in.
Alright, then I'll go to this draped window here, and I'd like to peek through it.
Alright. You peer through. You don't see anything from the hard angle, but you do see light from down the way, like something's on fire.
Okay, I'll stay at this window and keep watching.
Lydia's in.
Walking back down. Excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing?
Fuck. How'd you hear me?
I didn't hear you. I just kind of saw you walking by. Are you a guest or something?
Yes. Just trying to see what all the noise is.
Yeah, the noise is coming from up here, though. I'm really down there.
Oh, well, I'll be right after you then.
Okay. Is she, like, carrying anything? I mean,
with that,
my ability to insight's pretty low, but, like...
she is currently
always
holding... Currently literally holding, as you see, like, she tucked it to her side, what looks like a dagger, and she was holding something else in her hand. Dagger one hand and something else in the other.
Self-defense, of course. Nothing wrong with
She's
that.
strapped.
Man, shouldn't you...
She's wearing a strap.
The, place to the cards? Why do you need a knife?
Special defenses.
Okay. I mean, like, I don't really have any reason to just outright assault her, but it is really fucking weird. I'm going to stand here. Raising my eyebrow at her.
Alrighty.
Actually, is there a window over here?
You do see no windows on that wall, but the wall to the south here, it looks like she's standing right next to him.
It's like, how far does this spell go? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna make an insight check to see how I feel about this. I don't know. The lady did just tell us she was worried about people trying to assassinate her, and it's a woman walking with a knife towards the room she's in.
Go roll the insight.
Yeah, okay. I don't feel that. I don't feel
She's pretty
that bad
trustworthy.
about her,
Like, you know, she looks.
I'm also carrying a staff. You know, that's basically also a weapon. What right do I have to judge her?
Yeah, you two are also strapped, and I mean, hey, it's not that uncommon.
It's not that uncommon.
Will you remain there?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. With that, said lady peers inside. She's gonna quickly kick out one of the windows and clamber in.
Ma'am, you probably shouldn't do that. This isn't your house.
Boy, hey now!
Hey, you stay over
What are you
there,
doing
small
that for?
fry. And with very nimble speed, makes her way
We've got
towards
doors, you know. Oi!
beautiful.
We're both like...
Dragon mud all over the carpet.
And she's gonna try and stab Judith.
What the fuck? I'm at the wrong window.
Definitely hits for one of them. Equally, some damage. You Judith said recoil the three. Screaming out in pain as she is stabbed once and kind of putting up her own arms defensively. Help!
I'm coming!
The Eternal.
As soon as it's my turn, miss.
Man, he should make a wisdom save because his turn ends. That's a 3. He's not going anywhere. This man is... Well, his sword goes out as it is only for so long, but he's going to take a swing and sock it twice. 2 15s will not find purchase amongst the stony body of Socket.
Loser.
Ben, you see these...
Making my way down.
You did try.
I can get basically up to the fence. Oh, hey, Annette.
Well, there you are. Be careful.
He's under attack! Literally watching Socket get, like, barmaid.
Pretty much. Acilia.
I'm loving it.
Good thing he's not Sean Bean, or he'd actually die.
Nate,
You know,
was
I'm
Sean
immune
Bean
to
the whole
dying.
time.
I would like to move up 30 feet. And what's this? 60. Excellent. I would like to cast Hold Person on this guy.
Alright. Good old assassin. That is a 12, so I assume that fails.
That is a fail.
They will use one of their 2 legendary resistances.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Excuse me?
interesting.
That's right. Why this kind of bullshit?
Okay.
Josh be like, no, you can't have her yet.
I veto the legendary resistance.
Alrighty. Would that be all? Sir?
Down. I will bonus action shift my knife into a greatsword. And use my telepathic bond to Soleus to say, "There's someone in here attacking Lady Tabath. We need assistance."
On my way.
Alrighty. As you end that, you see her freeze for a moment, as noticing as somebody was trying to lock her movement, and she pushed through it. With that, she quickly takes that in turn and goes to spend 2 points of her legendary actions to take another stab at Lady Tava.
Oh,
That is a 9. That will miss as Judith is panicking and throwing her arms up and trying to just push this assassin on. Slaves.
Right, so I can move 30 feet here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, does Judith get a turn?
I'll say 22.
She's just T-posing while she gets
If she's just taking it, can she run away at some point?
Yes.
No, she's paralyzed with fear.
Paralyzed with fear.
I wish she wasn't.
Help me!
So, forgive my ignorance, legendary resistance means that spell won't work on her anymore?
It
No.
spends a resistance to automatically save on a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
She can only do that so many times.
I believe Josh said 2 times, yeah. So we've expended
Josh
one
is
of
like,
her
yeah.
no use.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
She
one
can
more
use it
in
once
the
per
reverse
turn.
card.
So the spell you cast is guaranteed not to succeed if she doesn't want to.
One more time.
But we gotta burn those down.
I'm too far away with my movement to be able to cast what I need to. Right, I guess I cast something else. And Sarah, please do not walk on my laptop.
The cat has trouble with cats on the laptop.
Right. You said that Judith has been hit, didn't you?
Yes, she has been stabbed once so far. The triple assault that has happened.
Okay. We don't have a lot that goes that far. It's 70 feet, which is really fucking annoying.
That was the play. Distract and run.
Alright, I will aim to hit the assassin with a guiding bolt.
11 would miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, I had that on the wrong thing.
That's right.
And that will be my turn.
Look at you, fancy guard. That Judith will disengage and scrabble over to Wembley for protection. And it.
Can you all handle that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
No sweat.
Okay, I will make sure everyone's okay inside. Kind of shrug, and I start crawling back through the window for the 3rd time. Okay. I'll get that far. Then you know what? I'll use an action to get this far. Is everyone okay?
Well, right. What is going on out there? Is somebody wielding fire magic?
I think so. Someone is outside. They're attacking currently, but our party's dealing with it.
Good on you.
Just stay down. Stay down.
See them scrabbling to get lower than the comforters.
And I will. That's me ending my turn. I had to dash to get there.
Alright, this guy will drop his crossbow and he's going to pull out his longsword. We've hit him a few. We can't be that tough.
I just want to be out of here so I can watch.
I just want to watch.
Just want to
Watch you fuck him up.
One will hit with a 3 for a total of 3 slashing, reduced to 1, and 16 misses. As he cannot find purchase amongst your emboldened body.
Now raging. I'm now very hot.
What's up?
Excellent. This guy's still paralyzed, yes?
Yes, he looks horrified.
The 19 hit.
Definitely. You rend him through with the lava halberd. Just crumbles, the armor melting alongside.
Excellent. Because I scored a critical hit and reduced the creature to 0, I get to make another attack as a bonus action on my turn. I'll attack this guy. Attack on Divine Fury for this one. Oh, that was actually that was an. I didn't fix my crit range, but that's an actual nat 20.
Oh.
That'll hit.
For. Oh, it didn't do on my. Divine. Wow.
Your
plus 7 more radiant. Oh no, it did do it. Yeah. I'm dumb. Sorry. No, yeah. Ignore the 2 and the 5. Yeah, as I hit this guy again, the guy that shot me twice.
He is horrifically wounded, well past bloody at that point. Shit, fuck.
Cool.
Strong on this one.
No sweat.
Wembley. Judith has been hit, but doesn't look like it was too bad. You do see some, but it seems almost like oily substance that was on the dagger, also on her skin and part of the wound.
Ooh, I didn't bring my healer's kits either. Just a guy, enjoying a party.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy. However, this little guy is going to come over here and throw a fork at this woman.
Do it.
A 6.
Points off her arm, like... Really?
Pull out a dagger from my belt, and I will throw that too as a fighter maneuver. Quick toss. And
you throw an actual dagger, and she kind of like smirks at this, like, at least you have that punch in your brain.
Stay away.
Am I really gonna have to go through you?
We'll have to do more than that.
That's it.
Let him kill Wembley so I can find out if he was really lying about having my gem.
Wait,
hey.
where's the window?
Hold on, I'll saw you
Wembley
through.
explodes and a big gem appears.
It's my loot.
Very rarely.
Was I able to climb through the window?
Yes, it was fully kicked out by this woman.
Excuse me, ma'am. You shouldn't kick out windows.
I mean, it was needed. That one's throwing stuff.
Looking at her blood knife.
You can put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, second level.
Esther believes everything she is.
I mean, hey. I'm walking around with weapons too. It's kind of unreasonable for me to immediately suspect her of being evil. It's like, oh, I see you wielding a weapon. You too are evil.
Mm.
Anyways, I'm gonna cast level 2 sleep on top of her.
Alright.
Let's see, I clicked on shield sleep. Okay. Second. Oh, that was a pretty bad roll.
Alrighty. You do this, and she acknowledges the fact that you're stuck. It's like, not enough there. Trust me. Takes a lot to knock me out.
Why would you even do this? This is a nice party.
I like money.
That's do I. That's why I work for it.
Let me show you how I work for it. Will you remain there as you...
I don't have any more movement.
Alright. She'll clamber up the table Passing by Wembley. She's gonna swing once at you.
Oh, sure.
16 to try and hit you.
This penetrates my commoner's clothes, yes.
You'll take 6 piercing and 1 poison. Roll me a Constitution save.
4.
Righty. With that, you will suffer the poison condition for 1 minute or until you make a save. With that, she will bonus action disengage from you and like, alright, you stay over there wobbling. As she will finish her trek over to here to try and stab Judith, I guess. Oh. 15 will make another purchase as Judith screams out in fear. The blade sunk. Let's go. This man will try to strike true on socket. 14 and a 17. Both just short. Then, these men are trying to chop at socket furiously. And they don't seem to have acknowledged you as you are a small child.
Little baby!
Their last mistake.
Yeah. Something with Russian rage. I'm going to, as I'm sprinting, put my hands on the little fence here and like jump over, land behind this guy.
The foot.
Rage. And I'm going to start clawing at the back of his legs.
Ah! 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 This man screams bloody murder socket as you see men tearing his legs up.
Book is fucking long enough.
What are you doing out here? Who are these
Walking.
guys?
They shot me.
You can see distinct crossbow bolts in them.
That's me.
Alrighty. Aciliate.
Okay. Does Judith count as a combatant?
The what?
Does Judith count as a combatant?
She
if
does.
I were to say move here.
Yes, she definitely does. She was trying to defend herself, but at the same time, it looks like she has produced a knife of her own.
Wouldn't it be funny if she died here and we just didn't go on the airship?
Just-
Our job was over.
Yeah, no airship.
Also, it's excited for that.
I'll come up behind the assassin then. And make an attack.
That will definitely hit. As a reaction, she'll uncanny dodge.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'll reduce the 15 up to 7. Oh, look at you! You actually get a little fire in you.
We will not be walking away from this.
Aren't you the sparkiest one?
I've got nothing to do with my bonus action, so that's me.
Alright, Celeste. Woman is filled with piss and vinegar.
Away now.
Closer to your mic, Mel.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I will move my 30 feet. And I will cast... What are we going to cast today? I am going to cast spiritual weapon.
Alrighty.
This will not hit.
Nine.
That might be it.
No main action? That's still just a bonus action.
Well, I can't really do anything from here because I'm pretty sure I don't have a weapon that can reach her.
Cantrips.
Yeah. Cantrips are still legal.
Okay, cantrips are still legal.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure with the spells and the.
No.
Only leveled spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 through 9.
Okay. We'll cast Sacred Flame.
Alright. Big save. That is a 12, so she'll actually fail. So many of you now.
And that'll be it.
Alright. Judith, though she's been struck twice. Too worse for wear. Especially with the dagger that she produces. Sucky baby. Let's see.
Oh.
It was his birthday today. He's 5.
This. He's going to try and stab twice. First one will miss, but then the second swing from Judith will hit. She will do 7 piercing. Now just defending herself on one side. Looking frustrated, but also trying to match what this assassin has come for. But you're alive, and I'll reward you. We need to know who wants my head.
I think we need to keep you alive first. She's trying to kill you.
Where's your disengage action, lady?
I'm not.
Give her the professional disengager fucking thing.
Mobile.
Professional disengager is a title I got for never disengaging. So she is standing up to it.
Cornered by assassin without his armor in a small room.
I dash and I get to the door. Is this door actually open or is it?
Yeah, that's fully. There's no door there. It's just
right.
One full entrance.
I kind of get to the door. I'm like, we've got a lot of fighting going on outside. Fuck.
Blood everywhere. People fighting as silly as guys rapier out. There's a spiritual weapon floating near this woman standing on the table. Wembley looks like he's been bloodied.
What in the 9 hells did I miss? That'll be my turn.
Oh, let's... At the end of your turn, and then assassin lady. She's fairly amused at this, but she's going to take a swing at Celia to try and offset his bounds. 2 points. 17 to hit you, Celia. It does. I believe Rossi's been kidnapped.
Sorry, I accidentally ripped the headset out.
Oh, nice.
Don't do that.
A 17 to hit you.
I believe a 17 hits.
Yes. They'll do 7 piercing, 3 poison. Make me a con save.
Okay. While that's happening, telekinetic reprisal.
Ooh. Strength save.
So what was that? 10 total damage? You
Yes,
said?
10.
7-3?
Yes, 10 total and a con save.
Okay.
And she definitely takes the hard hit from the telekinetic push. So jeez.
Resistance to poison damage. Excellent. That's 33. 32. Advantage con save.
Alright, you do save. It is a DC 12.
Excellent. Just double checking the reprisal. She also, the telekinetic reprisal is a 10-foot push.
Alright, so you send her fully outside through a window. She goes crashing through.
Go off the window.
I did warn you.
Oh, that sucked. This man, he's panicking. He's swinging at the furious stonework. Both of those will miss horrifically as he can see fear building in more and more. Even though in spaces he's trying to hide.
Cool. Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Reckless attack on that guy.
Oh.
18.
18 will make purchase.
14 total damage.
He will crumple like a leaf on the wind.
Excellent. I reduced somebody to 0. I get to make an extra attack as a bonus action.
Oh my god.
I'm going to turn to this next guy, and I already reckless, so I have double advantage now. And I'll use Great Weapon Master. Oh, that'll 11 would have already missed, but a 6.
A 6. As he
Big
will
6.
block with his shield.
Wait, you might get a. Did you use your bardic yet?
I have not yet used my bardic, but I don't think even with a 6 on my bardic, a 12. I don't think a 12 would hit him, unless are they wearing just leather armor?
No, they're wearing breastplate, and
their breasts are out.
They got swinging titties everywhere. Man, moobas.
Okay, I will miss as I chop fully with like a chop that he would go through straight through his head, and I will say, "One chance to put down the sword." That's me.
Wembley. You saw this woman swing at Celia and then fly through the window as if hit by something invisible.
I clutch my tummy because it hurt.
Oh yeah. The poison is working its way through.
Yep. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do fucking nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
Throw more kitchenware at her.
Give her the chair.
Give her the chair! The chair!
Sure, I'll pick up some garbage and hit her with it.
You just pick up random chair
it's
and
gonna do
throw it
nothing.
through the window.
Yeah, 9.
Clatters over as you're trying to repel this assassin.
Away!
Away! Away! We remain.
Is 11 still poisoned?
11 is still poisoned. The DC is 12, my good man. That's you.
I climb up onto the table and can I see her enough that I can cast Shatter on top of her without hitting people I care about?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, then I'd like to do that. Shatter.
She will fail that and she takes 15 thunder damage. Spellcasters.
And my turn.
She'll clamber to her fucking feet.
And leave politely.
Same. Never worth enough coin, is it? As she is going to start booking it.
Disengage.
Nope. So I could get a
Oh.
race win.
Get ready. This is gonna fuck her up so bad. Watch this. Reroll. 13.
13 would not. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Probably throws up a little bit.
Let's see. He'll try and put one into socket and then one into that. 15 will miss as he clatters off of Socket's body. And a 10 doesn't even come close as he swings, swimming too high for a
10 comes very close.
Right.
11 AC.
What?
I'm not wearing my fucking armor.
That's fair.
You don't wear armor. You have unarmored defense.
Oh, which would bring it to like 12.
Good lord.
What?
He's
What?
He's an armor wearer.
What's my... Either way, it doesn't matter. Well, Socket said surrender and he fought back, so he's not surrendering. Ven is going to drag his claw across his chest. Four necrotic damage. And then he's gonna hit the bully.
Fuck him up.
Okay.
What is you definitely hitting as
A non-lethally jam my
necrotic
my
claws.
claw into the back of his fucking like the lower back.
Fuck. It's evil. Clamber to try and stay up, but he is very, very wounded after that. See him visibly sweating. You remain there?
Yes, that is me.
Alright, so we hit.
Alright, I'd like to jump out the window.
Alright.
Put me outside.
Does seem she has a scamper. Can you roll me a perception real quick? That's free.
Sure. Perception.
You
Natural
definitely
20.
heard that bitch bust through the bushes there on the right end.
Alright. Move a little bit. Guess I have to dash.
Especially with the nat 20 perception, you could see after docking her through the window and everything, there is very clearly a small blood trail over the cobble of where she turned the corner here.
Frustrating. Maybe 5 feet further, and that's as far as I can go.
Right. Please.
This was bonus action. She used.
Solius?
Sorry, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do.
That's fair.
It's understandable. Spellcasters have to do the extra thing.
Thank God I'm not a spellcaster.
Yeah, it's really fortunate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Detect thoughts.
Internal monologue. God, I'm not a spellcaster. Damn it!
And your internal
Okay, I
monologue is
would-
you sitting in a room thinking, thank God I'm not a spell.
Like to run up to Wembley,
Mhm.
and I am going to cast my level 2 spell, Protection from Poison.
Oh, there you go. Wembley is cured.
So that was.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
25
Thank you dearly.
window, and I will also jump out said window.
You look
Yeah.
down the lot and see Yasilia at the
my
corner.
turn. Yep.
Oh, you won. Go, Gar.
Looking around a bit frazzled, Juditha is gonna hang on to Wembley, still nervously looking around, holding the one table knife that she picked.
Hey, Juditha took a hit and could defend herself. How hardy do I think she looked?
Roll me an insight.
Is she, like, secretly an Afridi in disguise? Undercover boss? Ah, fuck.
She looks like a very scared, panicked, and frazzled noblewoman. It's like even her shawl and everything is completely fucking disheveled. Hardy-wise, looks like she's sweating a little bit. She definitely took a hit, but you feel like the fact that she's UNT might have just saved her life, mostly from the poison.
That makes sense. Understood.
Annette?
I have no idea which way they went. I'm going to this way, get here, and I will dash, get out the door,
Alright.
and I will see them and move 10 more feet this way.
Alrighty. Let's see.
And then, oh shit, how far away are they? Get fucked. I will bardically inspire Soleus.
Alright.
Move those little legs of yours, you can get the bitch! And that'll be me.
Alright. Socket.
Hello.
This man's still resisting rest.
This man. I was not close enough to hear that we need to keep one of them alive.
No,
And I also tried to tell him to stand down, and he didn't.
Just tried to stab a child.
Yeah, a child that I'm friends with, no less. An 11 to hit
11
would probably miss. However, a 13.
A 13 will also miss, unfortunately.
Alright. I swing, trying to Great Weapon Master him, and I biff it.
Are you the bard where you keep the inspiration? Fails?
Oh yeah, do I get to keep it, or is it gone?
No,
What kind
that's
of bard
not
are you?
points,
Reveal
isn't
it. Okay.
Oh,
They're not Valor or Creation, because they don't have any special things with their inspiration. when you
tragedy.
give it.
Tragedy.
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 Okay.
Will that be all? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to transform it from a halberd to a greatsword.
All right. Wembley.
I've proven myself to be rather useless.
Nah, you distracted her. You were good.
It's take one hit that could have been on Judith. That's true.
This Judith shakes like a leaf.
Yeah, I'll try to like encourage her to move to the back, like away from the window.
Right.
Stay down until the danger passes.
Okay.
Be much safer over here.
Follow your guns.
So, as much to the right as she wants to move.
Tucking close to that wall. And Azir.
Stroking my chin. I bet she's gonna leave the same way she came in. You know, back over and climb out the window. Which window was it?
That would be right there. And Lucky Lou looking down the lane. You see that bitch ever the same.
Nice. I'm looking. Oh, there she is. How injured does she look?
She looks bloody.
Yeah, okay. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to stop her. So instead...
It's dead. Clock's done.
Kill.
Okay, not the rule. I need to check distance. Okay, so I moved 10 feet. I can't actually reach her with that. Yeah, okay, that's sad. I was looking forward to trying that. Anyways, okay. I guess I'll just... Sorry, my throat. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry. Throat was burning up. I will cast Magic Missile.
Yeah.
4+1. Another missile for second level.
Righty. Guess you counter in the back for that 11 force damage. Glares back at you from a distance near the guest house.
Come back and get arrested then. I'll stay here.
At the end of your turn, you will see she throws down what looks like a arcane smoke bomb as it explodes in a flash of dazzling lights and colors. And she vanishes from sight. You'll spend her 3 fucking legendary action points to do vanishing escape.
Sure.
Okay.
Right. This boy. He'll take one more swing at socket, and then... A 9 and 12 ain't hitting shit. Ren.
Gonna slap. First of all, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm going to fucking lethal. 13.
13 will unfortunately miss.
16.
16 is just shy. This one is wielding a shield that has just missed the number.
Alright, well, the blood that was pulled from Vince's chest still floats around his claws. That is me.
Alright, well, I can't see what's happening with the on the other side with the 0.
Sure. You did see magic missiles go flying by, though.
Yeah.
my signature move.
Zoo's clearly onto her. I know she went around this way, so I'm gonna continue moving to see if I can't cut her off and dash up this way.
Oh, right. Dashing up that direction. It's the leaves.
Okay. Well, I saw Atelier at the corner. I'll move to there.
Alright.
Would I notice anything that might tell me which way this assassin went? Or would Atelier have told me to look for the blood splatters using our link?
With the telepathy, I would. The blood seems to lead around this building. I'm going to try and cut her off.
Right. I'll come up behind her, cut her off from the other way. And I will dash another 30 feet.
Alright.
Start heading down to cut her off. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Judith will take it to our direction. Annette. See everyone quick splitting. Cecily going down the alley and Celia's going around the corner. Trying to cut off this person from the direction that they seem to have possibly run.
I'm also dashing, and I will continue to move forward 60 feet. I'm not made for all this running! That'll be me.
Suck it.
I will abandon trying to Great Weapon Master kill this guy, and I will regular kill this guy with my greatsword.
Light him up.
How's a 19 do?
That'll hit.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to expel magma. So I stab into him, and then I loom over his body, and pour magma out of my mouth onto his face and body.
With that, is he
23 damage.
He crumples to a fucking knee, and then you just vomit fucking magma all over him.
I fucked up.
As he will die, burning.
I will look around with rage-filled eyes for anything else to satiate my wrath upon, and I'll fixate my eye. Where was the broken window? I'll look in that direction.
You would have seen it, especially in the mix of this far easterly, and you've seen a couple of...
Oh, sorry, no, the one in net climbed through.
The one in net climbed through would be, like, right in the corner of this house. Just
right over here. Okay. I know that there's something happening in there. I will start moving in that direction.
Alright.
Come on, Ben. That's me.
Wembley. Keeping her safe?
Keeping her secret.
Alright,
Captain.
Let's hear. The old Wembley like a safety teddy bear.
Oh, hello, Soraz.
Looking for her, sir?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's all ways that looking for an action or can I dash and look for it?
Very clearly dash. Go ahead and roll me a quick perception. It isn't too high, I do see it's just 14.
Oh, it's just 14.
Just 14.
I'm trying to hit this.
Alright,
So
there's a big scorch mark, and this woman just literally turned into colors and sound and vanished before your fucking eyes. There's no direction you know that she went.
Yeah. I slump against the fence, defeated.
Vanish, and which we can pull that combat for.
Yeah.
So it'd be her turn again. That's secret glare, and she gets even more distant.
This place is her lair, trading.
Hunting her into the lives. All the land.
Grab one of the bodies and start dragging it back over this way. And then I'll realize that Ven isn't with me. Kid.
He sprinted down towards the door. Overheating.
Not being able to see the assassin right now, like right as we're leaving combat, Basilia would use disguise self to take on the appearance of Lady Tabath.
Alright.
And then wander out, looking for just a little bit longer to see.
Looking around. Go ahead and roll me another perception as you're looking around.
Perception 21.
This woman definitely came this way. You see that the initial trail that she followed is from where the smoke and ash had basically been burnt, but then followed this trail as she's left blood on some of the trees before hitting the cobbles. Tell that this assassin has been horrifically wounded in the fight and had full sprinted. As everything's going on inside, and three stunned noblemen who were too fat to get out of their chair, looking shocked towards Socket, throwing the table on things. Look, they both point over towards Wembley, protecting Judith at Tabrith right now.
Right.
What? You plan. Change disguise again into one of those dudes I saw fighting Socket.
I'm like approaching you as you do
And
this.
I'm gonna
like,
follow.
oh, lady, you shouldn't be out here to. Oh, Jesus, another one!
Calm down, Annette. It's just me. Tell the others I'm going after the assassin.
Okay. You.
I'll hop the wall.
Guy. Friend, pal.
Annette's close enough. I quickly form a telepathic bond with her.
Alright.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Hello? God?
Cecilia, Annette.
Oh, I knew that.
I'm gonna follow this trail for a bit.
Alright.
Go back and tell the others.
Many.
Oh, seems to be safe now, lady. Who was that? Did you recognize her?
I didn't recognize anything. It's so. There's murder in her eyes.
Seems like somebody's hired a hit on you already.
To infiltrate the city. You do see, especially after the ruckus that has happened, all the other nobles start filtering out. Some nervous and scared, others that look terrified at the fact that assassins have entered into the Heartcast Manor and don't want to be anywhere that they consider unsafe.
Sheriff?
Guests that shuffle out, even the portly men, quickly make their way out. Start making sure to exit at the front gate.
Good job, you're assembling a Met.
One minute. Roasted
I'll come
on
back.
the table.
And so Silly has gone out and will come back soon.
Where'd they go?
I assume searching for the bad one.
The door that... Let's see which door you're at.
I send Annette a message real quick and go, oh, I realize I've never done this to you before. You can actually talk back to me. This is a two-way line of communication.
Oh.
Roll me a perception.
Well, communication goes both ways, so I guess that's fine.
Me?
No, that. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey,
Can you hear all my thoughts?
It
Butts,
is-
butts, butts, butts,
It's
butts.
fairly
Just the ones you
quiet.
send. Yes, I can hear you saying butts.
Damn it.
Doesn't sound like there's anyone inside that room then. Alright. As you handedly kick the door open. And,
what the fuck? Is that skeleton there?
yes, that is a full anatomical skeleton.
Oh, okay.
Tries to give you jewels.
Tries to give you jewels. That
And
room,
anatomy lessons.
that room seems to be where many of the servants would gather, as especially for this room. There's hay and other pieces that would be gathered. It also seems to double as far as you can see, a medical ward. And this was a closed and locked doctor's office, and now it kicked open and fully exposed doctor's office.
Okay.
You basically went to the poor man's medical ward where they provide free healthcare.
Yep. I'm just gonna close the door.
You try to close it, it like swings, and then the door falls off as it was just holding on a little bit to the hinge.
I'm gonna keep looking around. Oh, it's Cecilia.
Acelia, go ahead and roll me a perception as you do follow this trail.
Sure. Perception.
Alright.
You hear someone kick a fucking door into yourself.
At a distance, but he was already booking it following this.
I'm
trail.
using my knowledge from past life on that.
Alright.
Ah.
You have no memories of tracking assassins from past life.
With that, you do start following the trail, but especially when it starts to wind in certain sections, some of it does get washed away for a lot of the drops in roadways. But unfortunately, you can't keep a precise trail, but you do follow her to one of the lower wards that you feel that she might be in.
Shit.
As this is going on, Ben's looking around, finding the kitchen as he looks at the wine room. Terrified, absolutely terrified kitchen hand, looking at the small child that he kicks open the door. Are you safe? Is everything all right out there? Looks across the way and sees the busted open window. Just walks away. Gesturing to this locked storeroom. That's where we keep a lot of the finer wines. Who are you? As brief cut over towards the conversation happening in the banquet hall, as Judith will go to take a seat, recover from what she had just witnessed. One of the hands of the house quickly grabbing some medical supplies to help patch her up.
Oh, can I, like, help or take over even?
Yes, you can. With that, you do see quite a few nobles walking in, seeing the dead man. You see the halfling kind of like sneer at it, like, ugh, and then kind of like cover his face with a handkerchief and step back a little. And then Vina quickly rushing over to her beloved. Honey, what happened? Didn't even get a chance to react. I'm being looked after. The group that I originally had sent for my escort is the ones who were protecting me. With that, Vina...
Pleased to meet you. We're with the Gildergab.
Vina will look to you and go to give you a hug, Wembley.
A hug?
Yeah.
Wembley goes for a handshake and then, oh, alright. Goes for the hug.
He gets grappled.
Suffocates.
Feel a small prick against the back of your neck and make a constitution save.
It breaks your spine.
It's the slow knife that penetrates the shield of all the treaties.
I was just doing what anyone would do. Even if it weren't my job.
Still, this is my wife. Thank you for saving my beloved. So pure. You do see Vesma Claire is looking over the scorched and burnt body, kind of nods in approval, looking over towards you, Socket.
I'm just kind of standing there. I'm not, like, growling, but I'm glowering at everybody who's walking by. As far as I'm concerned, they're all in on it.
Is everyone alright? Some of you look a little more shaken than others.
You see Nicholas Batnell has, you know, a little sweat on his forehead while he's looking around and, you know, everything's fine. It's well. Just, I'm sure they had some magic users, the fire and things flying around. They're trying to play tricks and make us nervous.
Do we have any idea who would have done this?
If we're looking for anyone, then there's you see the deep gnome casters, huh? Could be one of the Afridi. Maybe even one of the lower quarters that have issues with some of the gangs. We've been trying to get rid of them. I know with the crushing tide removed from the purge. Maybe this was a last-ditch effort, but judging by the equipment, I don't think they were ever this well equipped.
They didn't look very fishy looking, if they're crushing tide.
They wielded weapons of fire.
Medium then.
Corrupt followers.
Unfortunately, it seems they're going to be a continuing issue. That seems like a very desperate play as well. I'm not sure why Lady Tabrith. Maybe, you can see him, like, lean down and whisper something to Carlo. Nicholas does.
Wait, are we close enough to hear him?
Roll me a perception. It's 12 for the DC.
12 is my passive.
Alright, you would definitely hear it then.
I don't hear shit.
I hear nothing.
I'm saying butts to Auxilia, like in my head.
I
So
feel
don't
like it
hear
would
it.
have worn off by now. It only lasts a couple of
It
minutes.
purposely ends
I don't
like,
know that.
save me from this bullshit.
Seven
What does he
for
say?
connection.
You hear... I think one of the High Guard bastards survived.
What's a high guard?
Is that like someone who's under the influence?
Nicholas looks to the pair of you, sweating profusely as you've taken notice of that, and he was not expecting his voice to be that loud. Now, we managed to out them as cultists that were traitors to Steeltide. The Highguard family fortunately threatened the Pinswatch, as well as many of the various trade within the city, and would possibly lead to the downfall and re-enslavement to the Afridi Guard if they were left to stay seated any longer. Many of us worked together to remove them from the council and other.
If the one who got away is of this family, does that make these house servants?
With the house servants, they've been trusted members of the guest family, as far as I recall. The guard had their own home that has been taken over by other nobles. Would be further up the road from their estate.
I'm gonna turn to Annette. I want to order an investigation of their arms and armor. You wouldn't happen to know someone good with that, do you?
For investigating?
Magical identification.
I look
These
at
guys
Azure.
had, basically, they have magic weapons.
Azure, can you identify magical weapons?
Oh, yes.
Or their originators.
See? I know someone. Right there. Point at Azure.
Wow.
Wow!
I want to know where they came from.
Well, I can't really help you with that part. I'm as clueless as you. Azure, however, might be able to shed some light on that. With the whole magical weapon identifying thingy.
I will pick up the sword from the table. I don't shoulder past Nicholas, but I'm very big, and he has to get out of the way of me.
Yeah. His jovial stomach, like, definitely gets a little close there, and he kind of shuffles to try and not sully his nice robes and cloak.
It feels weird having an NPC that has my first name.
Nicholas.
Imagine if the main bad guy of your campaign had your name.
Right?
Yeah, that would be so crazy.
Jacob. Wow, that's fucking wow.
Can't believe the BBEG is Josh. Wow.
Josh. Who won?
Self-insert bad guy.
You know, one day I'll
The
do
BBEG of this campaign is a guy named Nate who's a monk of the speed discipline.
Nah.
He has spiders in his wings. But
yeah, I'll present the sword to Azur less rudely than I was talking to these three over here.
The nice sword.
They all had one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to make it by them?
Yeah, sure. But first, Judith, I would like to apologize. I did not manage to apprehend the assassin they ran away.
It's alright and not very worried. I'm just glad that they, well, as you can see, like, her eyes drift a little and she looks fairly exhausted. Go ahead and roll me a medicine check for anyone who's kind of paying attention.
Oh my god, another thing I have in my
He's
I can't
poisoned.
believe it.
The doctor is in.
I'm going to go to the nearest brace. I've rolled ones and twos.
Do you think I'm close enough to be able to hear this going on?
Oh, definitely. You're within reach.
The cleric is busy.
Procession. Oh wait, hang on. Wembley's right there. Is Luke around? Where'd Luke
Yes,
go?
yes.
Roll.
You can re-roll that one. Ooh.
At 12. Alright. Some would just automatically assume, especially for the 12 and 13, that this was a poison, but that doesn't make sense for someone who's a UNT. Surprisingly, Socket, as well as especially Isilia, recognizing this poison or whatever it was had to be some form of other alchemical, because it looks like Juditha is about to pass out right now, and it's definitely not from poison. It's something else that was on her blood. You get the feeling that Wembley isn't being affected because he was, well, actually cured by Silius earlier. It's at this point that you actually see Juditha fully faint and pass out into Vina's arms.
Medic! Silius, head out of the cloud. Something's wrong.
Would you share with me that you know that obviously Wembley was cured?
You had definitely cured him.
I wouldn't know that.
Socket was not here for that. That's an Isilia question.
That is true.
I just know that Judith is.
I wasn't really attentive to that. I will just say something must be eating away at her from the blade. That assassin...
I can try what I used on Wembley and see if that will have any effect.
It could work.
Okay, I will pass protection from poison on her.
Alrighty.
Oh no, I'm approaching.
With that, Vina looking
Panicked and not really sure what to do in the situation, you come over and cast your magic upon Judith Lace. With that, you do see, even though she's UNT, she does seem like she was sweating and trying to fight off whatever was in her bloodstream. But it does not seem to fully cure her in this situation. As Saka has mentioned, a lesser restoration may be needed, but she is slowly falling deeper and deeper into a sleep.
Can I cast on her? Oh, no, I don't have the spell book. That's okay. No, I'm good. I can't rearrange my spells, otherwise I'd detect poison and disease.
Alright. With that, she does seem stable, but still falling into a deeper sleep as Vina looks on, terrified and worried. Nicholas kind of peering over, but not really fully approaching. Kind of still shifting nervously. And, well, the other two at the far back seem to be assessing the armor, not really fully realizing what has just happened with Vina. Between Vina and Judith. Wait, I'll get her to her room.
A temple.
Will you escort us?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, let's go. I can identify the sword there. Let's go. Okay. Well, actually, where's that?
Is there a spare medical kit?
I'll grab one. As the handmaid will rush off to collect.
Bastard! Like I go fucking. What you said? There is one. You should standing around. The fuck?
Oh, well,
Where's your dash action?
There's the medical kit Webley was allowed to use. There's the extra one. Little extra pieces here and there. Everyone's panicking.
I need some fucking clay.
They will rush over and hand over the more intense medical pack over to Solis and the others as they will. Vina will pick up Juditha and start walking towards the front door. With that, Carlo will actually step aside respectfully, and Nicholas will be looking like, we'll be sure to keep an eye on the estate then. Well, you make sure she survives.
Lock it down.
Point. I mean, it's hurriedly carrying Judith towards the
Become a
door.
prison.
I go out and get all the swords and the boy.
Finn does not want to leave yet. He's like signaling to Soleus. Like, come over here.
Soleus is BRB, yeah. I will be front row and center, waltzing back and forth with a little notepad in front of these three nobles. Alright, so, in order to get to the bottom of this investigation, I'll need some detail, and I'll also share this respectfully with the rest of my party members so we can try to assist in whatever the hell just happened.
Yeah, right. Aside from the combat and everything that's gone on, I'm sure, definitely curious. There should have been guards then, and none of them came to the back.
Do you believe that this could have been an inside operation? Have you recently, I don't know, agitated any of the gangs that may have infiltrated your ranks or something? Have you done anything recently to piss people off, is what I'm saying?
Well, there are...
Were these guards internal hire, or did you just get them off the street from a mercenary guild?
We got them from the Pins Watch, but I don't feel we can trust them. They might have been paid off by the Afridi. Looks like we might be looking into new hires as well. The situation ahead and looking at this man's armor, someone else with a lot of money might be looking to eliminate competition as well as other friendly, well, what was friendly noble houses. But if there is what you were talking about earlier, a high guard around, kind of looks towards Bucknell with a eyebrow raised. I think I might need to get some affairs in order myself. It's getting quite sloppy.
Is this something that we should bring to the attention of the city guard? As I'm kind of like meticulously writing this all down.
Well, for the guards that were paid off, yes. Old history is old history. If there is a cause to it, I'm sure the shots of the media are the ones responsible in holding this heretical child that has survived. I'm sure we'll be able to cut them down at the knees and string them up like the rest of the family was. Excuse me, I have a few others that I need to ensure that are okay after this demonstration.
I understand. Please try to be safe.
We will turn to Nicholas and give a half-polite bow, but then sneer at him almost insultingly before making his way out.
I kind of like step, like do like a side step to Nicholas and be like, even I felt that one.
Auckland's never one for failure. The head charge of taking care of the Nygaard family was within his responsibility. I'm sure he is insulted that he was sloppy in his work.
Right. That's, I guess, understandable. No one likes to see their work hit them back, I guess. That's how you could put it.
Especially with friends so close getting injured from it. Kind of looks towards the eastern end of the hall where the copious amount of blood has spilled with all the broken glass everywhere.
Boss. To be plain, is there any way that we could get in contact with you if we find anything else in our investigations?
Of course. I'll be sure to send one of my hands to give you information. You set it.
Of course. As you know, we're with the Gildegabs, and we are in House 32. If you need anything, please let us know. We will do our best to assist.
I'll make sure that she's safe if she survives. Just to deserve.
I'm sure that she will.
Just to deserve.
She may look just like a cat, but Soleus is an excellent doctor. I'm sure she'll also be able to assist.
I trust her work. She has already been good reference to some of my friends here. Excuse me, I need to make sure I get home safely. As you see, he is sweating profusely, almost like horrified by something.
Poor man.
Quickly rushes by you, man, and you could smell fear on this man. Like, just the pinnacle of pure sweat, just shaking.
Who's that guy?
Carlo will look to you, actually surprisingly calm, as he kind of throws back another stiff drink. Nicholas Matinel. He is the one who deals with a lot of the Afridi's trade and magic items that have come in and out of the city. He's gained quite a lot of reputation and has even learned of some locations of where dragons are hiding, but does not share them, as keeping their secrets has been very beneficial for him. He kind of rolls his eyes at that statement.
That sounds dangerous.
He's friends with the Afridi?
Well,
Isn't the lady here, like, gonna get assassinated by them?
more like muscling in on them, and I'm sure she gave them something to work against the Afridi better, some oil coating or whatever, something. It seems that full circle in Ione, that she's gotten a taste of her own medicine.
It sounds like you don't really agree with their methods.
Me and my people, we do exploration and digging. What we find amongst the earth and as well as the blacksmiths, it's all fair trade and honest work. A whole lot of this has been gambling with people's lives for a long time. The only gambling with our lives that we've ever spent, if somebody was bold enough and willing to risk it, is going towards some of the vaults of the Stilt Wastes. Whatever they seem to have bottled up or hide, if it is their Highgarth family. I doubt they have that much push and pull in the shards of the media. Especially not now, unless there's some significant movement that's happened. Pretty sure they've probably found that name, dug it up from the grave, and dusted it off to make that man shit himself.
True, it could be some form of fear tactic.
Seem good for us. I know there's a number of people we have suspect, but can't touch right now. Anyway, as you see, he glances at the body and then looks at the trail from where Socket had walked along. Kind of gives a sigh, like he's disappointed with something. Seems my chance to walk with something from the past is left for the time.
That's ominous.
The Stone Friend. One of the gods that we've seen amongst the Silt Wastes. Or well, I should say, gods that attacked for what was the Silt Wastes. Stone soldiers everywhere.
That's more ominous, actually. I didn't think you could get more ominous, but here we are.
Did they serve the elves?
Fuck no.
No.
They destroyed every fucking scrap of them as much as they could.
Base.
They were servants of the dragons. Also. Still have a few of them in the Ruby Fortress from what I've heard.
So that's his deal. Wait, then what is he doing here?
He just kind of shrugs a little, like, maybe he's a far away from home kind of guy. Someone could have dug him up.
Now that is a story I'd like to see.
Noticed that he didn't have anything in his chest, but...
Nope, but he gets red hot.
Ah, head. My bad.
It's okay, my image doesn't show it, so it's easy to forget.
I knew it was the upper section.
Notice he didn't have a gem in his crotch plate.
Yeah. Don't suppose any of you have it.
No. In fact, the only gem I have, and I pull out my, I showed the sapphire amethyst on my bracelet, is this one.
Right. Well then.
Heard rumors and musings that you are quite the aficionado when it comes to gems and coinage. I myself haven't seen anything that would constitute this gem, but do you know what we'd be looking for?
Effectively one of the old arcane gems that many of them came with. Holds memories, gives them some varying abilities or strengthens them and emboldens them. I would imagine he's acting the way he is since he doesn't have his memories.
Does he need to find his one, or will any do?
Each one's specific. I know a trader within the city who has quite the number of them out of amusement.
Oh.
Not sure if you'd have exactly his one, but would be hazard a chance if you're willing to pay a hefty fine of coin for it.
Probably worth taking a look at least.
I'll be sure
While
to.
I have you, though,
Mm.
you, from what I've heard, and like I said, you seem to be quite versed in gems and coins and the such. I do have some on me. I'd wish you to take a look at if that's okay.
My pleasure, especially for core point mining.
Is there somewhere more private we can chat?
We do have a office or two. We could always just go to the library unless you prefer more confined quarters.
The library seems fine.
Ven points at Seleus this is the one I was talking about. To Kaoru.
This way.
Ven, would you like to join us?
Okay.
Oh, can I tag along?
No.
Oh.
Yo.
I look at Seleus to see what she says.
I've already gone in the distance.
I turn around and shrug. Yeah, sure.
Woohoo!
I go collect the books that Kaoru picked out for me earlier.
I'll just be in the corner. Don't mind me.
Have a seat if you like. You can see there's a tall glass of what was something strong that's been half emptied by this man.
I will produce a pouch out of my pocket with a couple of the cursed coins in it that we received.
Alright, the old coins and any gems or anything?
So it will have It'll have 10 of the gold pieces and a banded agate that was with the cursed treasure. I'm still wearing my earring.
Mm.
And I will just thumb them out onto the table in front of him. What do you make of these?
There is definitely a point where you see him kind of take note of the coinage, and especially for the gems and other. There's a glint of excitement that kind of glazes over Carlo's eyes for a moment. Been near the Silt Wastes, have we?
Yes, we did have an expedition out there not too long ago. I have more of these artifacts at my home if you are interested. If this is they came from I guess, animated skeleton would be the right word. We've had 2 lots of treasure bestowed upon us from animated skeletons, which we've held to the side. Tell me, what do you know of these?
With a very distinct smile that curls up on the side of his face, and hearing that, you see him looking to you, especially with all this news. I see one of the lady servants might be have gone astray. If he, whatever this thing is, has been gifting these things to you with little to no explanation, then I feel it would be highly beneficial if you would bring this to me and I could reward you handsomely. These treasures and the skeleton alone, if you can tell me where you found him or recreate finding him, would lead to possibly the more unique matter of a key emptying out treasures from a vault, if he is gifting you such things.
I feel like that was quite a leap just made there. How do we know it's not luring us into a trap or something?
Oh, that is still a bit of a coin toss. I'm a little ecstatic at the idea of it, but there had been happenstances before where one of these things had started emptying out the vault and just handing out treasures, gifts. People were able to get rich off of them, fat and happy. Even made some of the noble families around here quite, well, no. If we are able to get something more meaningful from the skeleton, I would definitely reward you, even at a chance of meeting reanimation.
Why would a skeleton do something so nice?
See, the fun thing is the deeper you go into the stuff, magic has been disturbed, eaten, torn away. Parts of it don't function correctly sometimes. Something very easily broken, whatever was programming that skeleton.
like I said, I've got more than this at the residence. I don't like to carry it around willy-nilly. So feel free to drop by and I can run you through what we've got, how we got it, and, we can talk about, do next.
I will be more than happy to stop by and happily pay for the treasures that you have found. Hopefully we'll be able to work out a situation where we can recreate this friendly skeleton situation.
As I pick up the coins and gems and stick them back into the little bag. Good, well, I look forward to seeing you. The address is on my card, which you've got, and feel free to drop by anytime.
As he nods politely. Thank you. And he'll look to Ven. I have to say, you've chosen some excellent friends for your future ventures.
Yeah, they're pretty smart. Can I keep these?
He has like 4 books.
I don't think Judith is going to worry about those wandering away from the time. I mostly use this library myself anyway.
I think we'll be back. We're supposed to be working for her or something. Where'd she go? I was outside.
They effectively took her towards...
Ben doesn't know in character.
Alright. They took...
Well, she passed out, didn't she?
Yeah. They took Lady
Ben was
Judith away.
outside.
Yeah, but our team found you and told you what was happening while I was picking up the swords.
Okay. I mean,
Probably meet again, I guess.
Just starts walking around finding them.
Yeah, Ben's like, what's everyone doing?
Yeah, everyone's going down here. What's going on?
Secrets. It's in the library.
I pull on every single book for the next 8 hours.
Alright, you start...
You do it at the same time.
Pulling on every single...
I pull the same book for 8
The
hours.
same singular book for 8
For
I gotta work this time.
With the books.
Of course.
At those who rushed out very quickly with Vina Darkwell, as well as Judith and all. There is a point as you are rushing down towards the more well-known medical practices, aside from Celace's place, but mostly other alchemists that are not of the Arcanist family or line. There is one place that Vina will take Judith with full trust and knowledge. As far as you can tell, what seems to be a curious small section within the noble courts area, but quickly calling out towards some of the estate guards. Quick, over here! Tell your master that Vina Darkwell's here with Lady Tabitha. Or Tabitha.
Keep her warm.
Don't worry, I'll keep fucking up names. Sorry. You do see one of the guards seemingly recognizing this name, rushing off. As there, even though it is late at night, there are a few lights on still. before they come back outside, you see it seems to be an older gentleman, dwarf that is only about 4'1". Quick, bring her inside. Bring her inside. As he beckons quickly, seeing that Judith is well passed out in Vena's arms. Not worrying too much of who is escorting him, only just assuming extra guard or other, brings you into what seems to be this large marble entrance going towards the back end of the manor. Very quickly, he leads you into what seems to be a practiced alchemical room. And at that point, we'll look to the others accompanying. Do you know what is ailing her? Did anything that was on her used? Drink? I assume injury.
She got stabbed. She apparently got stabbed by a knife.
With that, he will go to assess for some of the injuries and then see that some were cleaned, and kind of just gives just a brief disgruntled. All right. Excuse my improperness, but this is needed. As he will quickly tear what seems to be one of the areas of her clothing that was torn open from the initial knife wound and start cutting off a section of that to try and get anything of this alchemical component that was used. Something.
If it helps, I was stabbed by the same attacker. My wounds have not yet been dressed.
Right. Come here. Show me where you've been hit.
I'll show him my singular stab wound.
It's perfect. With that, he will offer you effectively a medical stick with cotton swabs on the side to bite down on.
Which I will note that, like, in the process of doing this, I have to sort of quickly, subtly cast my own illusion to allow the knife wound to be visible. Because normally my injuries are covered up.
With that, he will press down roughly and do a full scraping of your skin in that area. It is horrifically painful on some manners. You will take 1 damage, as he is just trying to get any residue or substance of whatever ointment or other that had initially caused the ailment of Judith for the time. With that, he very quickly starts testing on various alchemical components and trying to figure this out as fast as possible. With that, let's roll an advantage for himself. Definitely with a 22. With that, you see this dwarf set to work, and Lena is just keeping watch over Judith for the time as she rests on the bed, holding her hand, looking fairly worried as the dwarf continues to work. You see a couple of the house hands come to you, and there's anything else you need, we would ask you to wait outside. The lady will be staying with her betrothed until the master is done working. As they will try to escort you effectively to the waiting room.
Should we just go home at this point? I mean, somebody who's going to try to kill her would just climb in through the window. They wouldn't come through the waiting room.
It's up to you, if you leave or not.
No, I was just asking that out loud.
I'd like to look at the one trying to usher me out and just be like,
I was hired as her. We were hired to be her guards. I will not let her out of my sight until I know she is ready to act on her own accord again. And I will also cast suggestion and I suggest that you allow us to remain on guard. We will stay out of your way.
All right. He gives a quick curt bow. We'll set out to help those who are in the room. Go ahead and roll me an insight real quick.
What is insight of my insight?
Would I be able to be in the room as well?
Yes, definitely. I assumed you were still within the room itself.
I used all my good rolls.
That's fair. It was a good combat. With that, Azura and Socket, you don't really take note of anything. But with you, Cecilia, definitely take notice a brief glance from Vina as you refuse to leave. And the others, you two, for Azir and Socket, see a concerned betrothed. Asilia, you see for a brief moment, Vina is actually kind of disgruntled that you haven't left. Something doesn't sit right.
I'll just return the look for a moment and then just like stand off to the side so that I'm out of the way.
Alright. As that proceeds on, the good dwarven doctor is moving as fast as he can and disassembling what he can discern from the oily substance. As they work for the night, it will be a couple hours before he will come up with some substance, a cure to degree, as far as it would be described. It does take a moment to administer that to them. And Mina looks relieved to a degree. It's at this point where you see the brief contortion of where Judith was trying to awaken from a sleep before her eyes start to flutter early in the morning. As Mina does look relaxed, Judith taking in the sight of the betrothed over, as well as the good, well-known doctor. And then the three of you still within the room. She glances briefly over Takanazer and looks more relieved that Asilia is there. Almost like a sigh of relief with her eyes.
Celia's just in like full serious mode still.
I am very glad to see that what I assume is going to be my new guard for that are still here. She will slowly start to sit up, waking up.
It would be remiss of us to be lax in our duties.
She gives a very big smile towards Rosalie. Yeah. Right. Feel right now. But I think she looks to. Well, it's clearly a dwarf in front to her. The Cornwall family has always been a good friend of the Hopkinses. That she, holding the hand gently with me now. I make sure to find the guards that are responsible. And she kind of brushes it off and pulls her hand away from Vina for a brief moment. And looking down and away from her fully. I think I'll have my new guards bring me home. And you see Lady Darkwell, her back stiffen, and a very disgruntled furrowed brow looking down at Juditha as she's sitting on the medical bed. Fine. I will see you when you are well. She glowers at Acilier, obvious enough to where Azir and Sokka can see this. And in a huff will turn to storm out the door and out of the estate, the Cogswell homestead.
You two do something to each other while I was asleep. Seems really mad.
Like, I don't even, like, turn to watch her leave. But once she's gone, I apologize, Lady Tabath. While you were asleep, I inquired if she knew anything of the matters I asked you on.
I am sure she would not speak on it. There is many things amongst the noble houses that are at play. I would speak elsewhere. Just so that my good friend Coxie would not be included in this matter.
Of course. I fear only that I may have caused a slight rift between you, bringing up something that you may have kept secret.
Something is more amiss than I was expecting. My beloved seems to have hired guards that are not trustworthy. She looks to you and holds a delicate hand out to ask for her hand.
I'll reach out and help her up.
She will wobbly stand, as you can tell that the cure is still working its way through her, but will lean on you for support as she acknowledges as your son. Thank you for sticking with your friend, and I'm not going to get this anytime soon.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm glad you are alright, Israel. Let us return to my estate.
I can understand her frustration. Admitting one's at fault is not easy. But admitting that nothing she could have done to change the outcome, even more so.
I know she does not enjoy failure. But this is quite marring. And I do not wish to sleep elsewhere other than my own bed.
Of course, let's get you back home.
Able to start helping her walk back home. It's at that point, before you fully get out of the estate, that the Cogswheel family, Mr. Cogswheel, I should say. Please, I'll make sure that my carriage gets you back home safely to the Hardcast Manor. As it'll be a brief time as he does get some of these servants up and moving again. They will lend you their carriage to return you and the lady back home. As for those who are still at the Hardcast Manor, exploring the various parts of the library.
We're not here overnight, are we?
Who's gonna throw you out?
I mean, Carla will show you to some of the servants' quarters upstairs if you would wish.
Yeah, we were offered the ability to stay the night there if we wanted, originally.
Oh. Okay. In that case, Wembley would go and get his things from his inn room and then come back.
What?
Let's be fully armed and equipped this time, huh?
Going back home to your own place, Elise?
Yep.
Alright.
Going back to protect the
Also
lady.
get my stuff. And then come back.
Alright. Multiple people grab their things. Start getting all the way back. Let's lay us on over there. Our own homestead. Vanish everyone briefly. Yeah. Able to fully enjoy herself in their own home. Right. With that, the others are able to grab their things, get their equipment. Harlow is actually currently staying within the manor himself here, as the others have returned to their own estates. That doesn't seem like Carlos too worried or miffed about heading out towards another estate, but he does head outside towards the guest manor, or I should say the guest house, which some of you had passed by initially, but is also where the assassin had initially passed by for some of the bushes and blew up some of them with colorful ash bombs. So he'll be out at the guest house for the time. Third floor, which you be both in the pump.
Where am I?
With that. Especially for this very large estate, this would be the third floor. And there you go. As that is the main entrance to the servants' quarters on the upper floor. And at the southern end would be the multi-bunk area to where many of the other servants and others can stay, or you can have a selection of the various rooms up above. At the northern end of the hall is where many of the bathrooms are as well. You have 0 feet of vision on God. What the fuck?
Literally can't see.
I can see.
It's dark.
Hold on, I know once.
Do you have enough dark vision?
I don't. No.
Oh, stinky.
Yeah, just a stinky little halfling.
I'm waiting for my page to load.
Stinky little halfling.
Ah.
The 10 years of laptop time. And obviously a large glass bay door that leads out to the balcony that looks over the estate towards the chapel and over.
Where is everybody?
Don't
I'm
worry.
in bed. I'm over here.
I saw someone move through the shadows on the edge of my vision like it's a horror movie.
I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. I can.
Hello.
Hello.
It is actually fairly nice here. There is plenty to read, plenty to use. There are fairly large amount of supply.
Raid?
Raid?
Shadow Legends.
Raid? Plenty to dip your toes into. Ben has found one of the nicer rooms to bunk into with a large window looking out. You have full run of the upper floor for the servants' quarters.
Wow.
It's such an upgrade in it.
It is.
You went from guild housing to servants' quarters.
Even better.
Wow, a king-sized bed? Regular bed.
Webwood jumps in as comfy as that.
Wow. Kings can sleep in any size bed, though.
Rude.
The kingly race car bed.
Don't worry, boys. I found the toilets.
Great. Exactly what you need. A shitter for the shit.
Oh, that's an okay room. It's a nice little room.
Oh, I'm stuck in the loading screen.
In the loading screen. I didn't do shit.
I found the canteen.
Yeah, I'm wandering the premise. I'm escaping. Warehouse. Woman.
Put him on. I will be right back.
Bear rug.
He's escaping. Get him.
No.
Dead body. More people. Wandering around this place without anybody interacting me reminds me of playing like The Witcher 3, where like you just walk in people's houses and take their shit. Nobody cares.
Like, I wasn't saving that for nothing. All yours, even though I just paid you my life savings. Take more from me.
It's not even stealing, you just go through all their cabinets and take their food. It's like early game, you just want to eat their water and bread. This is such a good
Just eat it all on the spot.
I guess I wouldn't
Angry
say,
one, aren't you, Witcher?
I wouldn't say anything if a Witcher started going through my bed.
No.
No, fuck no.
Also, half
Take
the shit
whatever
you
you
find in
fucking
people's
want.
houses is like chunk of ore, and you're like, yeah, I didn't really need that, so go ahead.
That was just a paperweight I picked up one day. Like, you can take it.
Ingredient
Bro,
for
be like, I'm
potion.
taking your alcohol.
And what is it called? Like,
Oh yeah, there was a lot of alcohol. It's like,
alchemist.
Oh, I need that. I need to
Bro,
make
baby.
more alcohols.
I need to make more potions. Let me see in the dark.
I don't know what that means.
In order to make a potion, it's poisonous to you. Have a sip.
Oh, please.
I'm a witcher, you see. Said that 5 times since you got here.
Roach, 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 roach. Wind's howling. Roach.
You want to play Gwent?
How about a round of Gwen?
Wait, so they've already stated Geralt won't be the playable character in The Witcher 4. But if it's Ciri, then they legally can't call it The Witcher.
I mean, it's still in the same universe. But it's no longer about a Witcher in that case. I hope it's not Ciri. I don't like Ciri very much.
I mean,
Call it
playing as
Witcher.
Ciri was very fun, because she was OP as fuck. But yeah, I don't think you could play a whole game as Ciri without just being like, alright, I kill everything, I kill everything, I kill everything. Like, she's just got giga force powers, and you're like...
Yeah, that's why I wasn't having fun, is that it's like, this isn't the game I was signed up to play. It's like playing Pac-Man, and all of a sudden it
I mean,
just
you
turns
barely,
into
like, you only play her like a few times.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
every
like...
time it was annoying.
It was you go from getting shit on killed in one hit by everything as Geralt to I kill everything in one hit and move at the speed of light. This is great.
You go from playing man made out of tin foil has to cast his protective ward every 5 seconds.
Or unless ye be killed in one hit.
My favorite was to encounter enemies that are definitely way too fucking hard for me to do anything against. And then I cast my upgraded puppet ability to make them fight each other and kill each other in one hit. And then live in fear as the last one alive comes towards me with only a few bits of health left.
You know, if you think about it, the best thing for Witchers to do instead of having the silver swords is just to pick up like monster claws and just use those as weapons. They're clearly better.
Yeah, but that's
Also,
not the current
I
Witcher
to
meta.
believe like 10 peasants can fight a monster. Like, surely you can just do it to death.
Statistically, the monsters just have way too much HP.
Yeah, but you just stun lock it.
Stun lock. Fair.
Dark Souls kick animation.
Right, who dying in they sleep? Who up jerking
Imagine
me, peanuts?
sleeping.
not sleeping in an uncomfortable position for several hours because you decided to go wander off with some random injured person that isn't even employing you yet.
Losers.
You're a
We're
loser.
gonna get a good fucking price.
Yeah, now we have to be
You're a
like,
loser.
no, you can pay me more. But
We're
sir,
proof
you
our
already
worth.
have 400,000 crowns. Pay me more.
Pay me more.
Yeah, it's like, I think you can increase the price, sir. We're fucking peasants. How much money?
I
do
always
you
loved increasing the price to maximum and then just slowly whittling it down until they're like, fine.
Yeah, if you put it to like 90%, they pretty much always say sure. I don't know, maybe I had enough points in like fucking charm though.
Want all your money? No. Alright, most of your money. Deal.
I stopped caring
All
about
but one of your
negotiating,
coins.
because I just had so much money at one point. I was like, I don't care. Just tell me where the monster is. I want to go find it.
I just
Give
want
me
some
some
money.
amount of money, it'll do.
Just a
Oh.
little bit. Just a little bit.
And sell them.
Josh, we've decided that whoever rolls the lowest gets assassinated during the night.
Josh,
Interesting.
I found a spooky room, Josh.
Oh, have you?
It's full of cobwebs.
Yes, you like the spooky room?
I like the spooky room.
You sleep there tonight.
Would you like to investigate the spooky room?
Yeah, I'd love to investigate a spooky room.
Yeah.
It's not ominous at all that you've asked me to do that now.
I mean, you could sleep in there.
Doesn't
There's
strike
plenty of
fear.
music and other nice pieces in there.
Hey, I like that. That sounds cool, but I'll investigate it before I consider that option.
Alright.
Let's go ahead and investigate. How's that?
For this, especially looking at the nice outward-looking windows that have been left to be covered over by dust, as well as various other things within this room. Very quickly come to realize, especially upon the investigation, that this was the room of maybe one of the younger, more promising Hardcast family. Possibly an untimely demise. Looking at some of the family portraits and others, you do see Juditha amongst them for the Hardcast family. Within that portrait, you see it looks like an older brother. But there's no mention of who this other Hardcast is. Hasn't even been hide nor hair of even evidence of this brother other than this very room that you've wandered into now.
Oh. Well, that seems useful. I'd like to pull my dagger out after closing the door and take this photo. Roll it up nicely and keep it.
Theft?
Illegal?
No, it's clearly abandoned.
Prison?
This is what the archaeologists say when they dig up a 30-year-old grave.
Yeah, when they
Dig up a
fucking-
5-year-old grave.
When they go into an elf's fucking garbage disposal, like, that shit ancient. And the elf's like, bro, I put it there like a week ago.
That's gross.
Stop going through
What are you
my
doing?
trash.
One elvish week ago, 2 years.
Yeah, 30 years. Me, a British explorer seeing natives with gold. Excuse me, I believe that's mine.
And reaches into the apocalypse. He's got comfy. It would be at this point that early morning would arrive. It's after finally being dropped off by the carriage, which I can put you guys straight to the front. Juditha seems to have some semblance of herself back and sitting more upright. As she looks fairly tired after this whole ordeal. And after finally returning, she will easily walk in through the front door. You can see that many of the other servants have most definitely head to bed for the time. Doesn't seem like there are many others are waiting, except for the one handmaid who was there initially, comes by, fairly worried but looking exhausted. Rushing up to the lady. Miss Taylor, are you going to be alright? Make sure my bed is ready. You've been up long enough, and we at least have new guards. Right. The others are upstairs on the third floor, getting comfortable. I am glad. That she will bow politely towards all of you to enter them, and will rush to will make the ladies' room ready.
Why wasn't it already ready? What is it that you say you do here?
What is it that you do? Explain.
Well, you see, I plan assassination. I mean, I clean the house.
Oh.
What
There's like a bed of, there's like a bunch of knives poking through the sheets covered in.
It's a acupuncture.
These seats that you want to, so it actually is completely harmless.
Yeah. Good for the spirits.
Didn't know it was good for the alcohol.
Alright.
That too.
The alkahest.
Alkahest.
My room is in the second floor. The city can bring me up there, Miss Zira. If you want to join your friends or seek to be more comfortable.
Oh, yes. It's fine. It's damn good.
She will walk with Asilia. Sleep well with her. There will be a yes, I am going to kidnap Rosie.
Rosie's getting assassinated.
Oh.
Alright, so as Juditha hobbles along with you a little bit, weak and tired, but not too much so she can't make it up the stairs. Quick sliding over to the appropriate page. So, that be able to speak more appropriately in my room. As your question has obviously proposed some issues. Glad that when I was under that Vida had not done anything brash to me.
She seemed to be under the interpretation that I suspected a particular group with the assassination attempt.
And what group might that be?
The same one I'm seeking answers about.
Seekers.
I thought it best not to say the name aloud until we were properly within your chambers.
We can discuss more details after. Yes. I would agree, as I'm sure we now will not want to be involved. You will find the door to this main entrance of a grander bedroom. And she will welcome you to come join her. You do see across the way, Mina has made the fireplace ready and warm, the bed fully neatly made, as well as the sheets pulled back so that she can tuck within. She will continue to walk on forward calmly, keeping a more confident composure. That is enough, Mina. Thank you for your time. Please, we require privacy. Of course, Lady Tabitha. She will politely make her exit, closing the door behind her. The door open and close once more. She makes her way back to her chambers. What is it that you wish to know of these seekers? Their work?
Anything you can tell me.
It is very rare for someone to stumble across their names, but she will go to take a seat in the bed and lay back a little.
For what it's worth, there's one in particular I'm interested in. But I know so little of the organization that any information you can give me would be helpful.
There's a large number of seekers. I don't suppose there would be any in particular that you are hoping to find.
The one in question would be Seeker 09.
One of the more terrifying ones I see. They are well crafted. It would be very difficult to track them down. Though I'm sure they might still be within the city. If you're skilled enough to find them.
I think it's possible. But, as they say, know your enemy. Who or what are they?
You can see an eerie sense of familiarity as Judith looks you over, Celia. It's not all there, is it?
What do you mean?
You could see her look to the statue just beside you.
Glance over at it.
You do get a sense of familiarity. You've walked through these halls before.
Your betrothed's assumptions are incorrect, right? The Seekers are not trying to kill you?
Oh, you really don't remember. I helped work on them.
Sort of eyes widen a bit.
You are very finely crafted. As well as your sisters and brothers.
How long have you known?
When you started talking to me, I thought it was like a deja vu.
I'll take a deep breath and drop the disguise.
It's beautiful as ever.
What do you know of me?
I helped prepare you. You were one of the subjects that they were brought in. Prepare you. Of course, the others would not know of what I've done. There are quite a few other hands that had paid hefty sums to help forge you. Unfortunately, I was desperate, but still saw the beauty in making you. Did not see a point in making you mindless. I'm glad that you still have some memory.
don't understand. Others making me. What do you mean by all this?
There are many nobles who wanted to fight the Afridi and were afraid. I figured you would be excellent uses for infiltration, going through some of these slave areas, or even higher noble houses to be infecting their infrastructure. Excellent killers. Not all have retained the control that the nobles seek. Many of them were turned into tools of war. It seems that you have broken away from what was supposed to be a murderous program. I can still see the love in your eyes.
You can only say that because you haven't seen the things that I have done.
You won't.
Re-enable my disguise.
If you wish, I could lead to those who wish to continue trying making more. The ones who stole you away before what you became. Preserved what I could of you. I am sorry it was not everything.
What is missing? What do you know of me that's been stripped away?
Fragmented memories. A noble line that both of you have been taken.
Both?
Fragments have to be programmed from somewhere else.
Do you mean by both?
And see her flinch a little, not in deep fear, but enough for acknowledging your anger. You are a combination. Souls combined together in the very difficult task of alchemy and wizardry. I worked on the alchemy parts. Unfortunately, that which was responsible for the wizardry you could see her try to think heavily on it, almost as if she's missing something herself.
Celia is definitely like just having like so many things crashing through his mind right now. Just like he's like occasionally like glancing up between looks flashing between like acceptance that this person is trying to help him and just like the repeated hammering in his mind that she did something that cannot be forgiven, and almost like sort of like flexes his hand as if grabbing for his sword.
You would see fear and recognition in her eyes as she knows. I would ask forgiveness, but I understand if you are angry. Much so.
Freely admit, you've made me whatever I am. You took people I can't even remember and turned them into this.
The reason, brother.
What is that reason?
It would be too painful.
Just almost instinctually just like summon a sword into my hand. I will have you tell me.
If you need to know. They stole away your family and you. It wasn't just you.
Who else?
Siblings. Your mother. Young and old. And I did not have a choice. Some of them became more terrifying as seekers. But you still felt love and hold on to their memory. I'm sure they would recognize you.
Where are they now?
Some of them taken by Nicholas's family, the Battenhill house. He's a cruel man, and he hides many secrets. For the others, the tower. In trade with his household. I'm sure you will find answers as to where the other seekers have gone. Some have traveled further south to Hartcare. Others more eastern, keeping eyes on the dwarves. The majority. So you see her eyes water a little bit nervously as you step closer. Southward in the Dwarven ranges and mountains. They watch on the Ruby Fortress, ready to strike when we need them.
Forthrightness is appreciated. One last question. Can you fix them?
See her shivering underneath the sheet. Yes. I have kept everything that I have done. I deserved it. This hope. My sin would not damn me. I can show you where I keep it. Safe from eyes. I'm not deserving.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts and just immediately try to pry.
Alright. That is wisdom, correct?
Say wisdom save, yes.
You know what, actually... Do you do this audible or noticeable to her? Or are you doing this kind of subtly?
Psychically.
Psychically. Alright, you do feel the surface thought's there, but her mind is unnaturally fortified, like something has altered it. She does resist you with a 25.
Save or fail, she does also immediately know that I tried to do that.
I'll try to keep my mind open, but they have done things to where things are hazy.
Your actions are unforgivable, Lady Tabath.
No, I'm sorry.
Lift up my sword a bit. If you know me, then you know what I am trained to do.
I know, and I do not hold it against you.
I want to thrust the sword down, but just through the pillar right next to her. And just let the sword dissipate. We always have a choice. Turn around and leave.
As you hear her weeping as quiet as she can. You will be able to find your way to the third floor, as previously mentioned.
Alright, let's go back.
Hell yeah.
Endure was the one thing you were good on 4th edition icon.
By Sigma.
By
They've
Sigma.
returned.
Release me.
It's been about half an hour.
Apologies. But
Did you get assassinated?
I mean, I totally broke Cassilia's neck. You know, dumpstered them down the stairs. Oh wait, shit, he's coming up the stairs now.
Yeah, didn't you see the DM Whispers room? It was labeled Assassination Chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where I get assassinated.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just dead now.
Cool.
Man.
There is that side bedroom, but also the main entrance that you will see going out here. Probably seeing Ven and Ned
Beating the shit out of each other as Vanna slits my throat.
Yeah, I killed Ned in one hit, basically.
With that, you do find the various rooms decorated with some nice bedding and all. Sake is welcome inside as well earlier, unless he wants to patrol.
I'm probably patrolling, yeah.
Alright, I'm patrolling the
But it
estate
was
grounds.
morning.
It is morning, but it has been a long, long day. So, for those who wish, can get a long rest. And
Lovely.
towards the morning, we'll be able to enjoy breakfast in the banquet hall.
Oh.
So did she die?
It's a good question.
She's very much alive.
A nice black screen. Hold on, let me get this zero. As
At least
peacefully in her
we
room.
might get paid.
Exactly.
Where's that so I could put this email through to the assassin?
You know, like, if I was that assassin, I would have drank some healing potions in an alley and waited until they went to a hospital to get some medical care and just stepped out instead of them again.
Free Medicare.
Yeah, see, the idea that they might not have gone that far was why I went out looking for them, like disguised as one of the other lackeys.
Which was a really good plan. It's just that she booked it.
Just booked it, like, he was getting after that.
Yeah, but it was the idea of, you know, if she ran, like, into town a little bit and stopped, like, just in an alley for a breather, I managed to stumble into her.
Alright.
Bill's got legs. Fucking zoomed out of there.
What?
It's beautiful.
I'll have to spend my evening however I want it.
It's right on the money. So, with that wonderful passage of time, obviously the morning will pass. It will go towards the evening at this point.
Yes.
Slay the crickets for the time.
You put me into the board.
You damn right.
To hell with you.
To hell with you.
I've been to hell and back.
Back to hell and back again.
Release me.
Nick craves death.
Release me.
No. Let
No,
him
we
suffer.
have to at least sign our contract.
Oh, it could take another 3 hours.
Then you'll be right.
Then here, you'll be fine by then. We discussed this. Alright. time skip to us signing the thing?
In 2 seconds, as I collect everyone, so I suppose you come back for visitation.
Everybody was kung fu
Everybody,
fighting.
everybody living now. Everybody fucks.
Why have you reminded me of that song?
Because
Because it's
System of a
good.
Down goes hard.
It is true.
One of my favorite bands of all time.
Fucking goddamn. Motherfucker. Just give it about up.
Just for shits and giggles, if anyone's here and seeing the outside.
No.
Okay, good.
Data.
I managed to re-enter the realm of the living.
Hello?
That's what the problem is. I have no dark vision on this token. That's why I couldn't see.
Is he emitting
you
light
can
now?
see Wembley emitting light.
Yeah, I can see Wembley.
But you can't see anything else.
I'm holding a torch. Because it's so fucking dark
I
and...
thought
Ah!
being in the void is a funny prank. I was like, okay, no, it's fun.
Can you not see the door icons if you're in the void?
I cannot see anything.
So I will reassemble everyone into one solidified mass.
Like a bionicle.
The party has been reassembled. And then
Spare parts.
through the power of movie magic. Daytime.
Daytime.
Movie magic.
Is there like a fucking 3D-ass jerry can?
Don't worry about it.
The jerry can is made out of.
No, that's like a fucking propeller engine.
With that, breakfast is served out on the tables here. As you can come and have a seat, you see Carlo is at one of the head tables, enjoying a wonderful breakfast, various fruits and all sorts of eggs and sausages and such. It will be a few minutes later that you will see Judith make her entrance at the foyer of the home. And with a smile as she passes by, you do see her pause for a moment, looking to Acilier, and gives a nod.
Celia does not even look at her.
Oh.
For those looking at Judith, do see a brief moment of dismay before continuing her walk to the head table. Alright. Now, to discuss those going to God. And we will leave off there. Next
Very well.
Wow.
she is seeking to hire you to go to Gondor. I will say, especially after a wonderful little state party there, you are all now level 5.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
As she has survived the attack. Now have
Level 5 civilian.
some interesting information to do with, others that have more interesting things to do with, and a whole bunch of fucking new information to sort through.
Socket.
One free
Add.
reroll socket. as that's my rule.
My damage up is
Alright.
doubled to one of Ven's attacks.
I only
Oh,
do a
hell yeah.
D6
I also
damage.
get to do it.
Oh,
Go, go,
Yeah,
magic.
Much
and
better.
like +3 plus rage. How much do you think I do?
Oh yeah, plus rage. But like that blood magic shit, every single time I do it, I take a D6 damage.
it's good blood match.
You got plenty of health.
Unresistible.
Got plenty of health.
Yeah, that's the point. So I took it. But my health's worth twice as more.
No, I've legally congratulated from vegetable to authentically dangerous. I've gained fireball. Lightning bolt.
Oh no.
Ooh.
God.
Wait, actually taking fireball?
I mean, I might just take both, honestly.
Coward.
We have a new world to come.
Damn.
Oh my god, what if they done D&D Beyond? I'm about to be very
Yeah,
upset.
they slaughtered it.
What did they do to the spell
How so?
section? Oh my fucking god. Die.
What?
Die in a fire. Die in 2 fires. Die in 4 fires.
Oh,
What's
did
wrong
we
with
ever
the
resolve
roll?
the? Did we
What's
ever resolve the
different?
identify on the magic swords that we?
You can't sort
Those
spells by class.
those
I have 3 of them.
would be
Okay.
flint long
Oh yeah, what
swords.
the hell?
Effectively,
old
when
one still
scraped
works.
against something, they do spark, but they would have to be coated with flammable oil to ignite, which is why they
Okay.
snuffed out
What,
after
what do
a
you
round.
mean you can't sort it by class? Literally the first box is class.
I don't care.
Okay, so it's not technically a magical thing. It's just a
Now
special
also
kind of
Or
supports
just actual fire.
all of the classes.
Okay.
Like, this is actually better.
No, I like the old one better. It works better when I was
Like
starting.
I do miss the old
Oh,
buttons
baby.
for it. It looked fancier before, but this now like actually supports like subclasses with spellcasting. It supports all of the like Critical Role, Dragonlance, Humblewood, all of the other ones they've got in here. You can get the.
I'm
their
with Nick,
spell
this is
list.
worse.
Yeah, this is still worse. I still dislike it a lot.
Alright, let me actually go to a character with a spell.
I think Nick's talking about just slash spells, not in the character builder.
No, the actual character browser things to look at classes is also worse because then you have to go to the classes page first.
It's
yeah, you
more
can't just click on
clicks.
the class.
I don't know why you would change that. It was just fine before.
Used to be able to
Which
click
one?
on
What's
any,
different about the spells page?
Are you talking about D&D Beyond?
Yeah,
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
Looks
D&D Beyond is the same.
Under game rules, there used to be a list of every class and every spell that every class could learn, and now it's
Oh, the
click on the
pull
classes
down
button
browser.
to look at all the classes, and click on the
Got
spells
it.
button to look at all the spells.
Hey guys,
Right, you
right
can't
here.
just
If you want to know what a ranger can cast, you can't just click on ranger spells. You have to go to spells, search up ranger.
Then hit
Yeah, I don't
filter.
know why backgrounds needs a giant button.
Yeah, it doesn't. This is worse.
Yeah, this bit definitely didn't need to be changed.
Extra
I feel like
steps.
feats could be right where backgrounds is, but
Mm.
still.
At least I can look at spells without it shoving homebrew
be.
in there first.
I guess it's the idea is that they're making it presentable for first 10 players because you need to pick your class and then your background and then your race.
Oh,
I don't care about them.
Yeah.
I mean, agreed, but like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have to learn so many different throw spells. I gotta get the counter spell, I gotta get the dispel magic, I gotta get
All the responsibilities of wizardry.
Get the tiny redacted hut.
Now I'm getting Galder's Redacted Tower.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Classic.
And make it on the airship, causing us to plummet instantly.
Yeah, because it is actually made of the material, so
It's a real stone tower.
I would actually have weight. What are you channeling? Galder's Tower at 9th level?
Oh,
stop.
Why are you
Right, I think this is gonna be me. Thank you for running, Josh, but I'm falling asleep.
Oh,
You leaving
that's
with Razi almost put me into the sleep in my chair, which literally never happens.
That's absolutely fair. It was a long conversation, which obviously had some things happen.
Obviously. Night, y'all. I'll see some of you tomorrow.
Wait,
The rest of
before you
y'all
leave,
next week.
how much HP do you have?
Huh? Me?
What's your
total
hit
now?
points?
61.
Ooh.
Actually, like double my health.
Oh my
Barbarian.
god, bro. What the fuck?
Then, oh, the worst thing to roll.
I have 50 health.
You have less HP now than I had last level.
Wait,
Yeah.
50? Like exactly 50?
Exactly 50.
You have less than me.
You have less
I
than
have
me.
a +3 con as well.
That's fair.
That's crazy, because I have a +3 con.
Average barbarian not taking average experience.
Yeah.
That's why I'm afraid of rolling sometimes.
Yeah, on barbarian, I would 100% always take average now. I don't trust myself to roll well on d12s.
Yeah, the D12 is a
No.
huge gap.
Big whammy, no gains or something.
Barbarian
Oh my God,
HP should
I
be
rolled a
2d6. 2d6, not a d12.
That does sound better, yeah.
'Cause
It should be 3d6.
No.
It should be 2d20.
2d6 KH2?
Yeah. 3d6 KH. 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
3d6
That'd be an interesting change to the
RO
tough feat you reroll
lesser
once.
than 6.
Reroll ones on hit die like every time, or is it just
D20 reroll if less than 19.
Hey, but now I can move 80 feet in one turn.
Ooh.
You're fast.
Spicy?
No, I'm
Do I
actually
get anything? Oh yeah, multi-attack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how long until we invent the fastball special in this campaign?
True.
I already have catapult. I wanted to go buy some bombs, but I kept forgetting.
I'm
I'm gonna go
throw
have
Ven.
dinner and stuff. Bye bye.
Enjoy.
I'm
Bye.
gonna go fucking pass out.
Enjoy your rest.
No,
Thank
see
you for
you
joining.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Josh and Rozzy.
Happy days.
See you
Bye-bye.
Monday, Jake.
Oh, I can also get sending. I can become the group's telephone. So
Yeah.
The cleric can also do that. I hardly do.
Legally
But I'm not.
telephone.
Yeah, I'm preparing it. I know it because